Hey, hi everyone. I hope you are able to hear me. Okay, so we have 19 people right now. We'll wait 1 or 2 minutes and then we will start our Q&A. So good evening everyone and thank you so much for live Q&A. So we'll start in a few minutes. So can anybody quickly confirm, can you hear me and can you see me? Am I audible? Oh, can anybody quickly confirm? Okay, thanks Soumya. Thanks Bhaskar. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll take a couple of Q&A questions. Okay, and we'll see. This will be little short live session, so maybe 30 to 45 minutes. So I was not regular on YouTube from almost 3 weeks, so I thought I will quickly go live and we'll see if anybody had any question we can discuss. So I have a couple of updates. So I will start now. Okay, so Saturday we are going to have a quick collaboration with Karthik. So I'm assuming that you know Karthik. He's from executeautomation.com. So just before this live session, I had a call with him, and he's now going to go live with us on this Saturday. So Saturday 1 p.m. we are going to have a live session, and we'll discuss something about the latest trends, technologies. Okay, so now you must have seen so many different tools are coming on the JavaScript, right? And in JavaScript itself, we have WebDriver IO, we have Lightwatch, we have Cypress, so many JavaScript framework. Even in Java nowadays, so many frameworks are coming. So which one to pick and which will be the best for your application? And few new updates about the automation we will be discussing on this Saturday. So I will schedule a session and I will see you again on Saturday with Karthik. Okay, and another thing, today we have a Q or not Q&A session. It's just a collaboration with Sanjay. So Naveen and Sanjay is going to have a session today at 10 p.m. on Naveen channel. So if you are free, please go ahead and watch that Selector Hub. It's useful if you're working with, little complex web applications. It will give you kind of auto suggestions. So in depth, you will get to know about Selector Hub when you join the session. Okay, so 10 p.m. on Naveen's channel. Okay. Thanks, Naveen, for joining. So we'll take few questions. Okay, so Hare Krishna, Hi Hare, Ruchika Mahajan. Thanks, Ruchika. Purushottam, Nitya, Rajkumar. Hello, good evening, everyone. Yeah, so just a few things. Like earlier, you guys had couple of problems with my audio because earlier, when I started YouTube, I never used to use any external mic. I just used to have the default mic in my system. But on this birthday, I had my birthday on 3rd August, and I got this as a gift. So I hope you can see this mic now. So you will see some quality voice this time. In all the videos. So let's see how it goes. Even Naveen suggested me one very good microphone for YouTube, but somehow I got this one, so I will continue with this. So hope you will like the video's quality now. Okay, so just let me set this up. Yeah. So one question from Vidur. Hope you're doing good. What is the difference between YouTube videos you post and the paid trainings? And you are done with the Postman series, or you have more videos to upload? So Vidur, when you talk about paid training versus YouTube videos, so paid training is like you will be having a live interaction, live training, right? You can ask any question. And good thing with the live training is like when you join live training, right? You will be having a couple of participants. They will be having experience. Like one is fresher, one is 10 plus, one is 15 plus. So the level of questions they will be asking in the training is different. So you will also get the experience from the different candidate, not only from my side. Plus, when you go with Udemy courses, YouTube videos, let's say, when you get stuck at some point, right? Then again, you will be spending a couple of hours just to find a small solution, which you will be getting instantly when you go with live trainings. Not only with my live training, whenever you attend any live trainings, right, you will have a direct access to instructor. You can ask any question, and it will be very quickly because for few people time is money, right? Let's say if you're spending 3 hours just to struggle, just to click on a single button, and within that 3 hours if you go with a paid training or with a proper offline training even, right? You will get the answer instantly. So for few people, time matters. For few people, money matters. It's up to you. But yeah, I personally prefer, you know, proper training, whether it's a Udemy course or Linda course, Coursera, or any other proper course. Yeah, so definitely pricing is a big difference when you go with paid courses versus online learning, right? Or sorry, paid live sessions. But yeah, it's up to you. It's up to your priority, time versus money. And regarding Postman videos, I'm almost done. But yeah, I have 5 to 6 more videos on Postman that I will be uploading probably from next week. Okay, Soumya says crystal clear. Thanks, Soumya. Hi, Binav. Hi, Karan. Hi, Prashad. Yeah, let's see a few questions. One from Dylan. Thanks, Dylan. Okay, what about others? So Divyang is asking, apart from automation, do you watch vlogs? Yes, Divyang, I watch couple of vlogs, but nowadays I'm little busy with my couple of other things. But I frequently follow Flying Beast, Gaurav Taneja. So I follow his all the channels like Raspberry and Flying Beast now when I used to follow. But yeah, his all the vlogs I follow. Suresh, yes. Yeah, this is the first collaboration with Karthik because Karthik never goes live with anybody. So somehow he has agreed to go live with me. So he also have some other plans because he also launched his own platform, okay, educational platform. So he will also talk about that educational platform as well. So till now, whatever he has on YouTube, so almost, if I'm not wrong, he has 700 videos on different automation content. So he mainly focus on the C sharp content, C sharp with SpecFlow. Nowadays, they're also uploading videos on Jenkins with Azure DevOps, right? So he has a mixed variety of content. Now he has launched a platform in a proper structured manner. So he will also talk about that platform, and you can go right now and check executeautomation.com, and you will find a series of courses in a proper manner. That too, it's free. Mahendra is asking which one is easy to learn. Okay, somehow I lost your question. Just give me a second. Yeah, so Mahidir is asking which one is easy, Selenium with Java, Selenium with C Sharp. See, Mahidir, again, this question I have discussed earlier that programming is one thing, Selenium is another one thing. Selenium is just a library, okay? Whether you go with C Sharp or Java or Python, you need to understand the library, the different methods they have, the classes, interfaces, enums, right? Now it up to you. It is up to you. Like if you're familiar with Java, then definitely you can go with Selenium with Java. But if you are starting from the scratch, then again depends if you're a fresher, experienced guy. Okay, if you're just doing for your learning, maybe you can pick Java or Python. C Sharp, I can recommend, but personally I don't use, so I cannot recommend. But yeah, Java or Python you can start. Now, if you're complete new to programming itself and you don't have any background, plus you don't have any, push that you should go with only this language, then personally I go with Java because Java is my primary language. But yeah, Python is quite easy, very easy to learn. So pick any language and you can continue because in interviews they will focus mainly on your approach, right? Whether you go with any programming language, that doesn't matter because approach will remain same. So learn with any programming language, and maybe once you join any organization, then you have to definitely follow their framework, their language that they use, right? But if you know any of the programming language, it's a matter of few days to learn the syntax. Because we are not typewriters, right? That we don't have to just type the code. It is just about the logic. If you build the logic, yeah, you can implement in any programming language. Okay, so now Manpreet is asking, can we train people in automation on personal capacity being employed to a company? Manpreet, I'm little confused with your question. Do you want to train people like it's a free, paid, on offline, online, Udemy? Can you just give me more insight about it? See, when it comes to training people on particular technologies, even they're employed, it should not conflict with your company's product. Okay, let's say if I'm working with SAP right now, so I cannot teach or take trainings on the SAP tools. I can do the training or freelancing on different stuff which should not conflict with my current company business. Okay, I can teach open source tools, right? But it's again up to the contract which you sign with your company. Personally, I have worked with Dell and SAP, and in both the companies, I never faced any issue. But yeah, whatever you do outside your company hours. That will definitely will not conflict. But yeah, I love freelancing, and I will highly recommend if you want to be financially independent, then definitely you should also do some other thing apart from your job, whether it's a freelancing, training, teaching, anything. It totally depends on you. Okay, so we'll take other questions. Sabhana, hi Mukesh, hello. Truth, happy birthday advance for 2021. Thank you so much. It's too much, but yeah, I did not get your name. Your name shows truth and false. Okay, Soumya says we are Agasthian. Yes. When is your birthday? Future of Selenium with Java, or should we go with Python? Again, Nitya Ranjan, you should talk about Selenium future, not with Java or Python. So yes, I can bet on this at least for next 5 to 7 years. Yeah, definitely you can go for Selenium. And when it comes to the future part, again, definitely you need to work on your so many other skills, because Selenium is just one part. Apart from Selenium, you should also focus on the different areas. When it comes to complete QA stack, you should know API testing, mobile testing, robotic process automation, right? One of the scripting language, let's say if you go with complete backend automation, you can start with Python or shell scripting, right? Performance testing. So there's so many things. So you should focus on the overall skill set, not only an individual tool. Yeah. So when it comes to future of QAs or automated automation engineer, you have a bright future. Don't worry. Okay, so Sampath is asking Docker or Kubernetes and its role in automation testing. So Sampath, for Docker and Kubernetes, I already have 4 videos. So I don't have dedicated videos on Kubernetes because somehow the Selenium which I use it internally use Docker and Kubernetes. So mainly it will provide you platform. So whenever you have to run your test on any platform, right? So either you can have your own on-premise platform or you can go with the cloud-based. So again, you can use Docker and Kubernetes within a on-premise as well, or you can set up this complete Kubernetes with Docker on the cloud as well, whether it's Azure, AWS, GCP, right? Alibaba Cloud as well. It's up to you. Mainly, it will provide you the platform. Still, you need to write your Selenium code. It is just you need to use Selenium Grid, and you can run your test on the different clouds. Suresh is asking, hi Mukesh, please post rest assured with BDD framework videos. Yes, Suresh. Uh, Rest assured, I started. I have almost 8 videos as of now. So remaining, I have to upload. So many things in the pipeline. We'll see one by one. Okay, so Karan Jain is asking, how do you deal with element not found exception? I tried using JavaScript, which waits till the page is loaded along with try and catch block, but still hit and miss. Tried exception wait also. So Karan, 99%, if nothing is working, then make sure that element should not be in a frame. I had done this mistake in past that I used to write almost every possible combination of click. Okay, whether it's a normal click, JavaScript click, mouse over click, click with WebDriver. Okay, different ways of click, cyclically click also. But sometimes what happens, mostly the Selenium web elements will be in iframe. So it doesn't matter which click you use. If it is an iframe, right? First you have to switch to the iframe, then you have to click on it. So just cross check once. If it is within iframe, first you have to switch to the iframe, then you can do with the click. Okay, good thing about Sikuli is whether it is in frame or not, Sikuli will go and click, but again, Sikuli depends on the screen resolution. Yeah, so just give a try and let me know. Praveen says, happy birthday. Thanks, Praveen. Hello, Rupa. Santosh is asking, hello, sir, I want to learn Selenium from scratch in detail. Do you also have a paid training course? Santosh, I don't have paid course as of, like, not recorded session, but I have my online trainings. So the next batch, which I will start from 5th September, and it will be on weekend, 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. IST. So I already have published all the details on my blog. So you can go ahead and register, and I will be sending you all the details within a week. Okay, so Amita is asking, how are you? You posted a training pic. Which session was that? And when you will be posting that? So Mitra, you are asking about that recording, right? Which I was doing in my studio. So that was not for a particular training. It is just I was trying for same YouTube videos, like whiteboard videos. Ritu Raghuvanshi is saying your eyes are showing that you have not slept. Yeah, I'm little sleepy today, but yeah, my eyes are little like this only. So few people think that I'm from northeast side, but I'm not. Yeah, thanks Ritu. But yeah, yesterday I had only 4 hours of sleep, so maybe because of that. Santosh is asking, very big fan of you and Naveen. Thank you so much, Santosh. I guess Naveen will be happy because Naveen is also live with us. Yes, Santosh, I already mentioned I have a training course. Just go and watch. So we have one intelligent team. Okay. Thank you so much, Ma. I'm not intelligent like you, but yeah, thank you. Nikita, please guide and make videos on Selenium Gradle project. So Nikita Thandani, I already have Gradle videos, around 9 videos on Gradle. So please go ahead and watch that Gradle videos I posted last year. So we have some new updates in the Gradle, but still the same configuration which I showed in my video will be still applicable. So please go ahead and watch. Again, when it comes to Gradle or Maven, right, both are build tools. So when it comes to Selenium side, we don't have to do much changes in the build. It is just we need to give the plugins and our XML files. And if you're working without TestNG, then you have to just provide the Java or test runner details, which will run your test. It's just a small series, 2 hours of series, and that will cover the complete Gradle. Okay, so one question from Krishna. Can you please explain the difference between get option and get text? So see, get options is mainly a method from select class, which will help you to return all the list of web elements from the dropdown. But get text is a method that will be applicable for web element. So this will be applicable with dropdown as well and the normal web element as well. Okay, so get text is just a method of web element, and get options is a method of select class. Arvind is saying there's a lag between audio and video. Video audio is clear. Yeah, Arvind, somehow I noticed this. There's a gap, lag between audio and video. Not sure why. Because internet connection is fine, but this YouTube live streaming sometimes have this lag. Maybe next time I will try with one tool called OBS. That OBS have little fast streaming. So let's see. Okay, so now one question from Shanku. Have you planned something on performance testing on JavaScript facing a lot of challenge? Shanku, personally, I have not used JavaScript, okay, for performance testing, but yes, I have used Webload extensively. Okay, that is again a kind of paid tool, and the JMeter also you can use. In JMeter, mainly we can focus on the Groovy side, but web testing with JavaScript somehow think I need to explore. We also have very good libraries for Python as well for performance testing. It is just I need to explore. Maybe you can list down the issues which you're facing. Let me see if I can help you out. Dylan is asking, company asked question from me, how can we build the automation from the client? What should I have to say? I have no idea. See, Dylan, again, when it comes to the billing part, right, it's again a very big game when it comes to the billing side. So I cannot openly talk about the billing part here. Maybe you can drop me an email and we can discuss over the phone. Yeah. See, billing depends on so many factors. First of all, how many resources you have, plus the application complexity, application, the deadlines, and again depends the complete planning of a project. Okay, whether it's a small project, big project. So if you want to go with long project, right, or let's say for 6 months or 1 year, so this billing part is not fixed. Okay, it will vary, depends on the number of tools that you're going to include. Whether all the tools is going to be open source, then definitely billing will vary. But if your complete testing includes couple of scenarios which definitely need paid tools, right? Like if you are working with Sophia, definitely you need uh, paid version of Sophia. Then this billing will vary, depends on number of tools that you are going to use. So it depends on so many factors, Dylan. Maybe drop an email after this call. Maybe we can talk over the weekend and I can explain you this complete game. Yeah, but again, there's no fixed answer for this. It is just you need to bring all the points which you have, and then you can, uh, ask a couple of questions again in front of interview that what kind of answer they're expecting. But I will give you the complete picture about the billing part. What about the job opportunities now in IT industry automation testing? So again, this question from Dhana. So Dhana, opportunities are still, I can see daily I'm getting 10 to 15 calls every day, even though I'm not looking for a change. But yeah, I have my profile on Naukri, LinkedIn, right? So I get calls. So still opportunities are there, but still I can see people are not ready with interview questions. Or I will say they don't have any proper end-to-end knowledge. Last week itself, I took 12 interviews, and trust me, I have not selected even a one. They were not able to answer even a basic questions. Okay, so opportunities are still there. Still companies, big companies are hiring. Okay, JP Morgan, Visa, okay, American Express, all companies are hiring. Even yesterday I got a call from Deloitte as well. So all the companies are still hiring. It is just you need to be prepared. Okay, so Kalyan says how many days it takes to learn automation. Again, Kalyan, there's nothing called number of days. Okay, it depends on how in depth you want to learn. See, it has been almost a decade that I'm learning automation, right? So I cannot say I'm that 100% or I will say expert in automation. Still, I have few things which I need to explore. So it depends on how many applications you're automated, how many complex scenarios are automating, how many end-to-end scenarios are automating. So your question should be how much time it will take me to learn the concept. I would say 40 hours. Okay, but let's say if you're sitting almost 1 hour in a day, you can understand the concept in 40 days. Not all the concept, but yeah, most of the concept which we use. But how much time it will take to learn, it's totally up to your, I will say, interest. If you spend let's say 3 hours in a day, definitely it's going to be a lot of change after 1 month, since you will be spending 90 days after 90 hours after 30 days, right? So there's a global, not say I will say global formula, but most of the books or most of the articles which you see, if you want to become a master in a particular tool technology, or let's say even singing, dancing, you have to spend at least 10,000 hours. Okay, so that is just a rough estimate I'm giving if you want to become expert on anything. But yeah, course content can be covered in 40 hours. Rahul, flying beast. Yes, Rahul. No, actually, that guy is multi-talented, so I have a lot of respect for that guy. Hamsa, Ganesh. Thank you. Anjali Mahaputra, your teaching style is awesome. Thank you so much, Anjali. Dinesh, how? Okay, can you please provide video on Selenium WebDriver with Docker? Dinesh, I already have 4 videos on Docker, so please go ahead and watch that Docker series. Just a 4 videos. I have around many videos to come, but yeah, we'll upload soon. But yeah, basic videos are available, which is more than enough as of now for interviews. Okay, Dinesh is asking, do you have any idea about Karate framework? Is it possible to create a customized report? So Dinesh, I don't have videos in Karate, but yes, Naveen Automation Lab have covered a couple of videos in Karate framework. So you can go to his channel and search for Karate. You will find so many videos. And I guess he's covered for the report as well. Not sure about the report part, but yeah, he has covered a lot of videos for Karate. Okay, so Sadia says hello. Hi Sadia. Hi Mangesh. Thank you so much. Would we develop automation framework in the same language the developers are developing the code? No, so Matt, it's totally independent. Okay, see, developers, they will be developing the application in, let's say, in Java or Python, or let's say any other programming language. So they will be giving you the application. Your application will be live on the web, right? Now it's up to you. Do you want to automate your application with Java, Python, C Sharp, Ruby, PHP? It's up to you. There's no relation. But yes, few companies, they follow this guideline that yes, if you're going to have a code analysis or code review meetings, they generally prefer the development code and the testing code should be in the same language, so they can combine the code review process. They can also have the reviews together. But 95% it's totally independent. Few companies have this strategy, but yes, 95% companies don't. Don't worry. So Gautam is asking, can you please tell me how to write XPath on Anchor link? Gautam, again, for anchor link, we don't have a dedicated XPath. You just need to write /a, which is for anchor link. Then you can use contains text. You can use text. You can use @href or any other attribute. So there's no dedicated XPath for anchor link. XPath will be same for all. It is just you need to follow the syntax. / for relative XPath, / for absolute XPath. Then you give the tag name @attribute equal to value, or use contains text, or use the text method. And if it is a unique link, you can also go with link text method or partial link text method. Okay, so SM8691 is asking what is the most important skill required in automation tester is interview. Again, I always say do not study only for interviews. It is study for your knowledge. So when it comes to again important skill, depends how much experience you have. Okay, but basic skill set for when you're going for automation interviews, right? Make sure you have minimum these 8 tools, which includes Selenium, TestNG, Maven, Jenkins, Git, GitHub. Okay, and apart from this, we also have some third-party libraries like Apache API for Excel reading, AutoIT for handling the Windows, right? So these are the 8 tools that you need to learn minimum. Okay, when you are having minimum 3+. But if you're fresher, hardly if you know Selenium, this is what they're expecting. Okay, even if you don't know the complete end-to-end cycle, it's fine. As a fresher, if you know Java with Selenium, it will definitely add the value. Okay, let me just scroll the questions. Got stuck just a second. I lost all the questions. Just give me a second. Okay, so I lost the previous questions. I will take the latest question, then I will go in a reverse order. So I got a question. Okay, Prashad is saying I got placed in one of the company because of you. Congratulations, Prashad. Many, many congratulations. Okay. So maybe if you are in Bangalore after this COVID, you have to give us the treat. Okay. Congratulations once again. Okay, so now Jyoti have one question for iOS. You have any framework which is fast as well? I'm using Appium, which is very, very slow. Yes, Jyoti. So when it comes to iOS, right? So we have XUI test, which is little faster, but again, it has to be used along with Appium. So complete Appium, since now it work on JSON via protocol, right? It's little slow. So when it comes to how we can make this framework a little faster. So basic functionality of Appium will remain same. It depends on how you know how you have written the framework. If you are adding so much of delay in your framework, definitely your execution will be slow. So try to avoid thread.sleep as much as possible. Use WebDriver wait, which is actually dynamic wait. So maybe you can create a library that will do the dynamic wait for each and every web element, and then you will feel a difference in the execution. But yeah, the basic flow will you cannot change because this is how the Appium has been designed. So XUI test along with Appium is a good combination. Okay, so Sumit is asking, hi, do you have any sample automation test strategy? Do you have any sample template? Because I have a template for test plan that includes the test strategy that I will share with you. Okay. Okay, so Sham is asking any good location where I can find good framework to download. See, Sham, again, I personally prefer if you have your own framework, it's good. Otherwise, you can go to github.com, search for hybrid framework. You will find so many open source framework. You can also go ahead and download Serenity framework. Right? That is also a concrete framework for Appium, REST API, PDD, and Selenium as well. Is it possible to automate online application like navigation apps? Yes, Sundar, it's possible. Okay, there's so many questions. I'm not able to read all the questions. Okay, so I will take few more questions. I will close this streaming at 8:45. Okay, so I will take a couple of more questions. We'll see. Let me just scroll up. Just a second, guys. What was my last question? Just give me a second. Just a second. So many questions. Okay, I lost the previous question. Okay, so maybe I will start randomly. Okay, so I will start with Imran. Hi, Mukesh. How are you? I'm good. What's next after automation? Should we move to DevOps area, explore performance testing? Personally, what would you be interested in choose out of these two? See, Imran, again, a good question. So once you're done with the complete QS stack, right? So automation again, are you talking only about the functional automation? If yes, then definitely once you're done with complete functional automation, try to focus on the non-functional automation as well. Once you're done with the complete QS stack, then yes, definitely we should not stop our learning, right? So you have to be updated. As a interest, you can also start learning about the cloud technology, AWS, and Azure, GCP, which is again part of DevOps. Yeah. So when it comes to DevOps, most of the tools, anyways, we cover in our automation, right? So it would be good once you're done with the complete QS stack, then you can plan for DevOps as well. But first, I would recommend complete your QS stack, then only switch to any other technology, okay, or profile. But again, it depends. Do you always want to be in the functional or technical role, or do you want to move to management role? So let's say after 10-15 years, or you want to still want to be a techie guy, definitely you can move to different areas. But if you want to become again management guy after a few years, then it's up to you. I It's individual call. I personally prefer going to technical role, but yeah, it depends on you. What is Selenium latest version? So her latest Selenium version is 4.0.6 alpha. Okay, sorry, alpha 6. So in September they are going to release this official Selenium 4. Okay, so we will not get any new beta release or alpha release. You will get the stable version of Selenium 4 in September. Somya 10th August. Okay, belated happy birthday, Somya. Okay, so Dana is asking, what about job opportunity now in IT industries for 2 years experience people in automation? See, Dana, again, job opportunities are still there. Depends on your location as well. Yeah. So in Bangalore, at least I can say very good opportunities. But yeah, it's not dependent on any location. Just make sure you have good profile, update your resume, make sure you mention all the skill set. If you don't have skill set, build that skill set and then upload your resume. Okay. And I can see now on LinkedIn most of the companies are posting the job. Okay, so just be updated on the LinkedIn as well. Okay, not only depend on Naukri. Okay, so Ashish Ram is asking, can you please share the job market situation? Ashish, job market situation is getting better as compared to last 2-3 months. It will be more options in upcoming months, so just be ready. Keep yourself updated. Okay, you will see good openings in future, at least next 2-3 months. Sujit Patak is asking how to start freelancing in testing. Any part to follow? Yes, Sujit. So I haven't discussed about the freelancing in testing in detail till now. So probably I will try to record a dedicated video how you can start a freelancing in testing. Okay, it's actually very interesting, and this is how I started. This is how others also started. Yeah, so it totally depends if you are very passionate about in earning extra bucks or part-time income. Yeah, you can start freelancing. Definitely it will take your time, it will take your mental peace as well, but again, uh, everything needs sacrifice, right? So if you need money, if you need little extra income, you need to sacrifice your time, some personal space, some mental peace as well. It's not that easy. Yeah, because uh, spending extra time after hours is little tricky sometimes. So first you have to be mentally strong that yes, you're ready for freelancing. Definitely within few 3 to 4 months you will not get any project. Don't get discouraged or don't get disappointment. Okay, maybe I can connect with you few people who are actually looking for a couple of freelancers. So you can start with the blog content creation. Okay, you can also start with the voiceover, you can start with project support, you can start with youtube video making, or you can start with your own testing functionality. You can provide the testing services. So there's so many things which you can explore when it comes to freelancing. So again, freelancing should not depend on specific thing on automation testing. It can be any other thing. Yeah, but I can make a video on this. It's very interesting topic. Maybe I can record a 15-20 minutes videos on this with proper links. Okay, so you can start with Upwork, freelancer.com. Also, you'll find a couple of web scraping project using Selenium with Python, Selenium with Java. Yeah, so you can start with a scraping project that will give you kind of confidence, because that project will be very small. They will give you $50 to $100 for 3 to 4 hours of work. Okay, basic web scraping: scrap the website, put the data into Excel, make a bot and deploy. This can be a small project, but yeah, you can also get the big projects as well. Depends on your portfolio. Mhm. Okay, Sumati is asking mobile test framework you suggest. If you go with open source, Appium is the good one as of now. It has been in the market from long time. They have made a couple of changes. Now it's quite stable. You can go with the Appium. Uday is asking, do you think Cucumber is more reliable than our traditional framework? How? So they again, Cucumber and JB both are BDD framework. So both are good. Personally, I use Cucumber in my office. Now, if you talk about reliable, definitely it's reliable because see, it's just a wrapper. Okay, it will give you the BDD pattern, BDD style, but internally, anyways, you need to write the Selenium code. Right? So there's no question on reliability. But yeah, it's more stable now. They have Cucumber 5 with so many different features. So definitely can go with Cucumber. Okay, so Honey's asking, Honey Maurya, how can we add console output in Alert report? So Alert report, I haven't made any video. Maybe I will create a video on this and I will add this as well. Okay. Ashish is asking, maximum companies complete all the rounds, but they don't follow up after that. Yes, Ashish, it can be so many factors, right? We cannot judge them. Maybe in the last round somehow you got rejected. Maybe once you gave interview, opening was there, but somehow that opening now it is on hold. Okay, so it happened mostly in the March. Many people was the last stage. They gave all the interviews, even director round was clear, but somehow they were on hold because of COVID situation. They stopped hiring. They have you know kept that position on hold. So it can be so many reasons. It maybe the last round was not good, right? So there's no fixed pattern. It is just you need to be little patient. And if you're not getting a follow up, you can also drop an email. If you're not getting a reply, then move on to the next one. Don't stick to any company. Okay, so any front-end applications built on TypeScript, React, Redux, Node? Here I have component build like Angular just component, not able to inspect element. Please suggest me if I can automate using Selenium. So again, Dakshu, if your application is mainly on the JavaScript, then probably you can go with Cypress or all these JS tools. Okay, so the same topic I am going to discuss on this Saturday with Karthik, that which application or which automation tool will be fit for which application. Okay, so just attend our session on Saturday 1 p.m. and this question will be answered. So this is a repeated question which I'm getting from almost couple of months. Okay, so we'll focus on this point again. So now Mahadi is asking, is it possible to automate traveling application end to end like selection of sets? Yes. See Mahadi, it is on web, traveling sites, e-commerce sites, CRM, ERP, all these applications which is on web you can automate using Selenium. Okay, so Lab Dhawan is asking, due to COVID, my company put me on unpaid leave from May. Am I still hunting for a job? Will this unpaid situation affect my career? The companies ask why you're on unpaid leave. What? How do you answer? See, Dhawan, it is again a very common situation. So you can just tell me, sorry, tell in the interview that this was the situation in my company. Not only you, you also have a couple of other colleagues with you, like those who were on unpaid leave. Okay, so you are still employed, right? So few companies, they are reducing their salary. They're putting 10%, reducing their salary 10%. Some companies are doing 20%. Some companies are not giving variables. Few companies are not even giving a single amount, right? But yeah, you are still employed. That's a good thing. So maybe you can explain this situation in front of interviewer, and this situation everybody will understand. You don't have to make a story on this. Okay, be genuine. Tell exactly what's the situation. They will understand. Okay, even so many people have lost their job due to COVID situation, right? Now they got the job, and when they attended the interview, right, they gave the same reason that due to this COVID situation they lost the project and they have to cut down the resources. So it's perfectly fine. Be natural, be genuine, and this answer is acceptable. Do not make the stories. Okay, so now Datta is already done. Hi Datta. Santosh, I already answered your questions. Please follow that. Opportunities for 3 plus already covered. This is also covered. Okay, Bhagat says happy birthday. Thanks, Bhagat. Okay, so guys, I have almost 20 to 25 questions which I could not answer. It is more than that, I guess. So maybe once this live session is over, please put down your question in the comment section. Definitely, I will try to reply each and every answer. So in the last live, whoever has commented on my videos, I replied each and every comment. So in the same, it's almost 45 minutes. I will close this live session. You just copy paste your question in the comment section just after this live, or maybe on this week, and I will reply. I will also note put down my email in case if you have some other questions which you cannot you cannot ask in the comment section. You can just mail me, and I will try to reply as soon as possible. Okay. Okay. Almost done. Not almost done, but yeah, I lost a couple of questions. So please note down that same question in the comment section, and I will see you soon. Okay. Okay. So many questions. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. This is my email in case if you want my email. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time, and good night. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.